Eyewitness confirms Caitlin Clark's fitness status after Fever star meets unwanted practice moment. When the Indiana Fever listed Caitlin Clark as questionable ahead of their preseason matchup against the Washington Mystics, fans across the country held their breath. This wasn't just any player taking a seat. This was Caitlin Clark, the 2024 Rookie of the Year, the face of the franchise, and a player known for her Ironman streak. She hadn't missed a single game in her entire college or Wnba career. So, when she was ruled out just before tip-off due to a left leg injury, concern quickly escalated to panic. But just a few days later, that worry seems to be easing. It all came up when Clark reportedly bumped knees with a practice player during a team session on May 2. Understandably, the initial discomfort raised eyebrows, but now, with some time past, it's becoming clear that the injury isn't as serious as it first seemed. In fact, a video posted on X by an eyewitness shows Clark lightly running after practice, a reassuring sign that she's recovering well. And it's not just the video that's doing the talking. Those within the Fever camp are also feeling more optimistic. I think we all kind of held our breath for a second, one Fever staff member shared privately. But when you see her jogging it off, it's a big relief. And that relief is warranted. But what has happened to Clark exactly? While the teen has remained vague, only referring to the issue as a left leg injury, Clark herself mentioned it was just a little tightness. However, according to the details, it seems more of a muscle-related issue. And that assumption comes from the fact that she was seen pedaling on a stationary bike during Sunday's game. In case you're unaware, stationary bikes are commonly used to keep muscles warm and loose during periods of rest, helping to prevent stiffness or cramps. But this isn't just all. Later in the fourth quarter, Clark also had a cooling pack wrapped around her thigh, another clue pointing toward muscle tightness rather than anything structural or long-term. Even more encouraging, when Clark met with the media at practice on Wednesday, there were no visible signs of taping or bracing on her leg. No limp, no strain, nothing that indicated a lingering issue. She also participated in several parts of the session, which speaks volumes about her current condition. Still, despite all these promising signs, Fever head coach Stephanie White has a unique perspective. The Indiana Fever is opting to err on the side of caution for Caitlin Clark. While Caitlin Clark clearly can play right now, it's fair to ask, would she have suited up for Sunday's game if it hadn't been at Iowa? It was a special homecoming after all, and the atmosphere at Carver Hawkeye Arena was electric. Still, whether or not that influenced the decision, one thing's clear: the Fever are taking no chances with their most valuable player. She's been limited in practice, so we're still very cautious about working her way back and really letting her body kind of tell her how much she's able to do, head coach Stephanie White explained. And honestly, that approach makes perfect sense. Clark isn't just a player. She's the engine that drives this team. In her rookie season, she didn't just show up, she delivered. Clark led the entire Wnba in assists with 8.4 per game and set a hopping 19 individual records. Even in year 2, during the Fever's recent preseason game against Brazil, she looked sharp, dropping 16 points and grabbing 6 rebounds with ease. But the real jaw-dropper, a 36-foot bomb from behind the logo on her old home court. That shot wasn't just deep, it was a reminder of exactly what she brings to the table. So yeah, it's no wonder Coach White is proceeding with care. We're really relying on the training staff, and she's making great progress, White added. And that's what we need, just to make sure that we're super cautious. Because if the Fever are serious about their goals this season, and all signs say they are, that'll meet Clark at full strength. especially since Fever is aiming to turn the corner in a big way. They've already made some power moves, bringing in a championship-caliber coach in White and adding seasoned veterans like Wnba, Natasha Howard, and Sophie Cunningham to build around Clark. But none of it works if their star isn't healthy. So for now, the Fever are playing it smart. The fans may want to see Clark back out there ASAP, but it's clear that getting her to 100% is priority number one. Whether she plays in the next preseason matchup or not, all eyes are on May 17, the regular season opener against the Chicago Sky. That's when the real journey begins. And from the looks of it, Clark's right on track to lead the way. What do you think?